Sparkling was the night sky under which lay the dug-up ground. Sprawling was the banyan tree under which slept a tired donkey. Shining were the eyes of the wolf that has its focus on the sleeping ass. Its muscles strong, claws sharp, skin hairy and fangs fiery. Around you glance before you pounce. A predator's law the wolf never forget. On its hind legs, the tactful beast takes a leap onto the unmindful ass. A thunderclap in its heart as the donkey experienced the shock of its life. Pinned to the ground, the donkey was by the brute strength of the beast. To fight the beast, it got no strength. To run for life, it got no time. A painless death, its last wish it made with closed eyes. Into the throat of the surrendered prey, the sharp fangs were about to dive in. In that nick of the moment, stopped were the fangs by the nostrils above them. Instantly mesmerized was the wolf upon picking that thick scent. Coming from the nearby tent, the odor compelled a slight grin from the beast. Said the enticed wolf to the ensnared donkey.
Cursed with a life dreadfully long and awfully wild. Roaming I was in this world, since time immemorial. A beast time with such sharpest eyes and finest fangs. And with a scheming brain as pointed as my sparkling claws. Trap I did creatures of species countless. Strong-winged birds, tough-finned fish, sharp-horned deer. From the clutches of mine had escaped no target. And no such blood there ever was that my tongue didn't taste. Of all forms of life I devoured, can you guess my favorite one? Very unfortunately for you, it is the breed that you belong to. Yes, the slave class of ass that carries the heaviest heaps all day. Immeasurable burden on its back, miserable food in its plate. Yet, no resistance does it offer against a life no better than death. Such a class of prey, my palate has an immense craving for. One sniff of a donkey after a sumptuous meal, I'm hungry again. But now, a donkey in my clutches, its throat under by fangs. No time to loose and no moment to blink. Yet, in an abrupt, my nostrils halt to brute inside me at the last moment. Ask this aged but agile wolf with a furious temptation for a donkey's meat. What could make for you a day better than this one? Nothing but a better donkey's blood shall be my only answer. The more unworthy pile a donkey bears, the better it tastes on my tongue. Hey, unfortunate donkey, unbelievable though it is to me, yet I say. Answer me this properly and your unworthy life I shall spare. From the tent yonder, the temptation penetrates my nose. What's inside that tent, with so unworthy pile on its spine?
A flicker of light in the depths of the donkey's eye, as it replied.
Why, it's my master who is camped out there. Mercy he forgets when putting load on me. But expense he always remember when throwing food at me. Oh, old beast, boast not your cunningness in front of his arrogance. Your cruelty when compared to his brutality, you are just a saint. To quench your hunger you slay your prey. But to feed his pride, he shall maraud his own home.
Very curious was the wolf upon listening this. About the master of the ass, it wants to know more. Relieved was the donkey as the predator's grip loosed on its prey. Encouraged by the hope, it continued.
Came he to this place when it was a lush jungle. Tree by tree he axed down, animals he killed for food and fun as well. Then began to dig the place deeper and deeper all over. All the clumsiness he does for gold which lies beneath in the darkness. And when all the gold here is over, he takes
the
on
wolf
different
had a
jungle.
question here.
With all the gold he accumulates, what he do?
Replies the donkey.
Some he stashes, some he lends, some he trades. No means of multiplying that gold does he leave. But very little of it could he spend in his entire lifetime. And spend he does only to multiply in a while.
Hitting hard the wolf's nostrils was the smell from the tent. The donkey in front of it suddenly seemed insipid. Moving off from its prey, the wolf said,
Hey donkey, never in my wildest dreams I thought it would happen. About sparing a caught donkey I'm talking about. An inscrutable day this was for this old wolf. Let go I shall of you and leave you as silently as a shadow.
A deaf ear the wolf has for the words of the thankful donkey. For in its own thoughts, it was drowned. A while later, a decision in its head, the beast floated from its thoughts. More solidified it is turning every moment, that smell from the tent. Its ears pricked, limbs alert, eyes focused, towards the tent slowly moved the wolf. A step further it takes, the more maddening effect the odor has on the beast. Once near the tent, carefully went the wolf's head to peer in. Onto the sleeping target, tactfully pounced the beast. First the fangs into the man's side neck. Immediately followed into the abdomen were the claws. A horrified scream from shock, a frantic shout of defenseless. But that was all for a small fraction of time. Quick, precise and passionate was the manner in which the beast dealt with its prey. The blood of its prey still streaming down its tongue, taste lingering in its breath. The beast walked out of the tent belching. As it walked away feeling a bit heavy in the belly, it said to itself,
would carry a pile only on its back. What a foolish wolf I had been. And to never acknowledge that some of them are not four-legged. What a stupid creature I had been. And to think that I tested the most foolish breed in the world. What an ignorant beast I had been.